that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwa Biama Beligwe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Bigebi Rone Bigebi. He said,
Holy, 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 another Savior. Holy, 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 holy,
Special dedication to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and IPM families all over the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafran War, in the thickness of the Biafra genocide. Hey, one man revived the vanishing hope to life. Let the great Biafran army to fight, and they were singing out, holy, 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 Olumewoju is another Savior. They were singing out, holy, 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 Olumewoju is another Savior. Holy, 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 Olumewoju is another Savior. Many years after the genocide, whoa, yet another great leader has risen up now. Oh, and is leading the Biafrans to victory. It's an honor having you on board. When I'm singing along, holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 Nandekano is another Savior.
Something We must defend our rights, for we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all foes. God is the prize, His meant we will pay when men lost life, return our strength of faith. Hail to Biafran, consecrate a nation. Oh, Father, please keep us soul and great. Defending thee shall be the dedication. Seal of God will cause the privilege. The waving stone of which memories of fleet shall not rest of life of liberty.
Stars of Biafra, in Biafra land. We're running to Sabuari away from our back provides. Legend Rasta, Papa Jones.
Danny, please on the beat. See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun, is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun, is the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away.
I will never run away.
I will always believe in the word the king and my father told me.
My father told me.
Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place. And it's so good for the people to live.
Yeah.
No wonder people they are free. No oppression here to see. If you like me, go follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things so we like. Yes, so inside the Biafra land.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun, is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun, is the land of my birth.
Wanna go. Plenty things I see make me wanna go. No matter what the people say, no matter what they do. Biafra is my land full of good people. No matter what they do to bring us back. Forward never, backward never. Let me hear you say freedom. Brother, let me hear you say freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. My sister, let me hear you say no, no, freedom. Oh, yeah.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun, is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun, is the land of my birth. See, I'm the daughter of the Most High. We are the children of the Most High. Them our downfall, but the Most High is on our side. Gone are the days of misery. Truly, right now we are seeing victory. Hey, all I see is freedom. No matter what they do, we are gonna be free. Hey, I'm proud to be a Biafran, baby. I'm not ashamed to be a Biafran, baby. See me, I come from Biafra. See me, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. I am proud to be a Biafran.
Make way for them and there. You don't call them and do them and not become vampires. Make way for them. This way you not them and there. For above provides there. You gotta put respect to our leader, Martin Namekano. May you go together my bless and protect all Biafrans. We love Biafra. One love.
Please on the beat.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uchioka from Efo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uchioka from Efo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years. He risked life himself. He dared the devil himself. He confronted the zoo itself. And everything he held dear is being threatened. But here there is no shadow of turning back within him. For he was ordained for this purpose. He shall see his enemy crumble before him. And at the end, the flag of Biafra will be lifted up for all to see. And that is why I can gladly tell you this morning that one man commands our loyalty, and he is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Afari Ibeku is in Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. And I must remind you that he is the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Across the globe, nobody commands our loyalty. And of course, I remain George Onyebe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. We must proceed by acknowledging the Creator, Chukwu Kika Biama, the one who makes the heavens and the earth, the one we worship. He's eternal, he's steadfast, he's unchanging God. We worship the Lord, the great I am. Yes, we worship the Lord, the great I am. Oh, eternal, unchanging one and steadfast, the Lord God we worship is the Lord, the great I am. Idema ezi Chineke, enigwe na-agba ya ma, n'owe na-asị Idema ezi Chineke, ka anyị bunye aha gị enu, onye neme makebo Chineke Kaibunya Hagienu Ukwere Kwame Yakebo. You are the Most High God. You are the Most High God. You are the Most High God. Chineke. You are the Most High God. O similia tata. O similia tata. O similia tata. Chineke. Ibo similia tata. O. Anyị na-aja gị mma o maka n'eziokwu n'ịbụ sọ mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị obiọma gị ujuru anya dadio inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alfa na Omega anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o ise. And of course, as always this morning, we will go to our topic. A constant reminder to our people the need why Nigeria must be destroyed. There is no missing words here. Our topic this morning is the danger of trying to save the irredeemable Nigeria. It's very dangerous. It really doesn't matter who you are. I must extend my greetings to good men and women across the globe. Some of them are from America. Their father created Nigeria. Some of them are from Europe, Asia, Malaysia. Their father were part of the criminal that formed this evil entity. But like our leader says, some of the generation are repenting. In fact, some of those criminals who created Nigeria are repenting. We see what all of you are doing. And we encourage you to do the same thing. For posterity will speak of you. Men and women you know not will praise you. Just destroy Nigeria. We see what all you are doing. Continue doing it. Because there is danger in trying to redeem the irredeemable Nigeria. You can't save her. Oh, in our lives, Lord, we see what you're doing. One more time, Lord, we lift our voice to praise all your name. Oh, we lift our voice to praise your holy name. Yes, men and women of goodwill, anywhere you are around the globe, you have seen the truth about Nigeria, and you are doing everything within your power to stop Nigeria. I say it shall be well with you. It shall be well with you. But for all those people who are still shouting and gallivanting, bribing and lobbying, oh, Nigeria must remain, oh, it is our one Nigeria, unnegotiable Nigeria, your children, your generation shall be Nigeria. Everything about you, your wife, your family, all of them shall be like one Nigeria. And if you say no to this amen, may Amadio have visit you. May thunder fire you with the Holy Ghost, and you will not survive. Your children shall be vagabond upon the earth. You must say amen. Because I see no reason why you are in Nigeria and you don't want the life of your children to be one Nigeria. You come and pray for me and say, let the life of my children be like America. I will tell you amen 700 times even before you finish that prayer. No matter what you talk about Britain or any other criminal country in the world who are parading themselves as world power, if you tell me my children will be like that, I will say amen 100 times. But the idiot who are claiming to one Nigeria, all of them will not say amen to this prayer in the ara. And then they will speaking politely, pretending so that your love was thunder will fire all of you. Let it be that we are expressing our anger vocally, because by the time we will keep quiet, you people will understand. But of course, everybody must understand the danger of trying to preserve one Nigeria. You know, we're going to do Nigeria. There is diversity of diversification. Let us manage Nigeria. It's a young democracy. You are idiot. You are very idiot. If you think that you will do everything to keep the territorial integrity of Nigeria one, you are a very hopeless idiot. Mature chimpanzee like Olusegun Obasanjo. Very hopeless set of human being. But the point is that while you are doing this, all will suffer. There is great danger. Fulani have been at the corridor of power. From the very day the British created this evil enclave, Satan abode, Fulanis are the most useless set of human beings on earth. Very bloodthirsty demons, I must tell you. As wicked as British government that create Nigeria alone. They hand over Nigeria to them. But where are they today? They have been in power all this while as far as I can remember. They have the highest poverty-stinking idiot around the world. All the disease that have no name is in Fulani land. Poverty of the highest order live there. They control where they control everything. They are the stark illiterate. Look at them, they are coarse. They only steal and go and give to Britain. Of course, they are tying their road, they have bridges, but they don't have vehicle. They try to claim they are human being, but they are animal and human skin. Fela knew this truth. All of you who are keeping one Nigeria, you will pay dearly for it. Trying to keep one Nigeria is prolonging the suffering of the next generation of your people. Make no mistake about that. You are the ones holding one Nigeria. It's the danger. Nigeria is doomed for destruction because of her numerous atrocity to her supposedly citizen. So every attempt made to salvage her will only lead to more suffering of the people, which is the evidence of what you are seeing in Nigeria today. The political elite has become insane. Look at all your lawmakers. Look at all of them. They are now mad people. But you will not understand. What is the definition of a madman? Those of you on Facebook, that is Nigerian lawmakers. They are fighting. The other idiot is on Facebook showing off his wife and children. These are idiots. They have gone mad. They are lawmakers. So when some people tell you and say the constitution of Nigeria, this is constitution meant for idiots. But Nigeria is revolting within herself because this is safer. The security apparatus in Nigeria automatically are terrorists. When you hear about Nigerian army, you hear about Nigerian police, civil defense, Air Force, Navy, artillery, Boy Scout, Girls Brigade. You think these people are there to protect you. They are the terrorists. We make no mistake about that. Of course, there are good men and women among them, but they are now under oath. They can't move back. These are evidence to show you that Nigeria is doomed for destruction. There is nothing you can do about it. If America like, if China like, Japan like, let them put camera and be monitoring Nigeria. They can't deny themselves. They are evil in personification, and it is impossible to save Nigeria from her evil nature. The only thing is stop Nigeria. It's just about the virus and the host. Either you kill the host, the virus remains, or you kill the virus and the host is gone. Nigeria is not survive. And the more anybody is trying to preserve Nigeria, the more the people who call themselves Nigeria will suffer, and the more this suffering will be extended to the handlers of one Nigeria. Why are you people so wicked? A country where the lawmakers are mad people, a country where the security apparatus are terrorists, you license them to kill people, and somewhere along the line you think you can salvage her. A country where religious leaders are 419, from a imam in the mosque to the ogomo in the street to the Yoruba pastor anywhere, they are all 419. Those who profess God with their mouth and they know nothing about him. And you are trying to preserve such a country. You are wicked, more wicked than the Fulani, if you are such a person. It doesn't matter who you are. You are my father for supporting one Nigeria, then you are very wicked. My son, my wife, my loved ones, my master, anybody who he is, those angel supporting one Nigeria, you are very wicked. God will not bless what he didn't create. No, God created Nigeria. And as such, God cannot bless Nigeria because he's Lugard. Of course, Facebook have started. But too many people Yoruba on Facebook, go ahead, we are here. Give me the reason to do season 2. After I have all the time, this gospel must be preached in the era. Anybody trying to preserve Nigeria is very wicked. Nigeria will not survive. Trying to delay Nigerian dismemberment is prolonging the suffering of the people. The country where institution that is supposed to bring about sanity deliberately are the one bringing insanity among us. Unbelievable. But Facebook, Yoruba, Hausa Fulani on Facebook, British government, what are you afraid of? You don't want to see your tout in the National Assembly, you don't want to see them. You crippled some of the viewers. I can see it from here, Facebook. We know how you function. We are following you up. I know other people are seeing it, but you have crippled so many of them. What do you intend to gain? You people are wicked. Every attempt meant to survive, to safeguard, to keep Nigeria will only make the next generation of the idiot who call themselves Nigeria to suffer. Every program supposedly initiated to help the people becomes an avenue to trap them to death. Just look at Nigeria. Everything they have done, let's help the people. It becomes their end. The judicial system free the guilty people and they punish the innocent. Look at the case of Chima going on in Port Harcourt. Nigerian SARS, Nigerian Boko Haram police outfit. Just see small boys. Because they were having ordinary 150,000 in their pocket. They tortured them until Chima died. Chima died. Chima will not get justice, this we know. The other 4 brothers who mistakenly escaped death, they will never get justice. He ended Facebook. And then some idiot is telling me about one Nigeria. The more you do that, the more you prolong. You never know who these terrorists will come for tomorrow. It could be you. It could be your children, your cousins, your nephew. Stop keeping Nigeria. Stop deceiving yourself. Even the people who claim to be in power, the curse of God upon their life is unimaginable. So who is deceiving who? All the leaders of Nigeria can think of is how to improve it. Instead of the leaders of Nigeria to think of how to improve Nigeria, they are busy planning how to weaken you, how to impoverish you, to make sure that you are not able to resist against their injustice, oppression, and marginalization. They sit back as I'm talking to you now. The only thing they are thinking now is we are going to bury Mazen and the Kanu parents on the 14th of February. They are bringing in soldier, army, Boko Haram. They want to kill people. But hear the message, Nigeria. That man is the king of Afari Beku. And according to our law and tradition, before the zoo was created, there is a way they bury him. And he will be buried traditionally. But you stop that day, you get involved that day, you mess up with the whole monarch in Biafra land. And one day, if these monarchs cannot speak up today, we will curse them when the time comes. But the new monarch, the real monarch, will rise in the nearest future. We will recompense all of you for your evil. Do your worst because we dare you. Only God knows billions that have been allocated to make sure that the burial of our leader parents does not hold. But you people kill them. We will bury them in Biafra land. No matter what it takes, anything that we give to disgrace all of you globally and bring you down to your shameful end, we will do that. So those of you, Nigeria, pack your motor. Just look for somewhere and hide. Because you people don't know what is coming for all of you. Every day we come up here with our strength renewed. Every day we come up here with being more focused. Every day we come up here calling on humanity to put their eye into what we're about to do. Because if Nigeria will not break in pieces, then we shall break it in pieces. But we come in peace. We come in peace. Knowing fully well that we don't hate anybody. We don't hate anybody, but we hate any idiot who would have beaten us and asked us not to cry. But of course we must continue. A country that creates terror group with the intention of taking over the land of the indigenous people. And you think that country will survive? The British government through the Fulani create terrorist group everywhere. And going from community to community, killing the minorities in the north. Coming to Biafra land, cycling us to kill us and take over our land. And all of them have Nigerian army ID card. And somebody is telling me that the territorial integrity of such zoo, such evil kingdom will remain. You place curse upon your children, your next generation and your descendants. Such a nation should not be allowed to exist. And people who support such nation should not be allowed to walk on the face of this planet Earth. Because this is all what Nigeria represents. Anybody defending Nigeria is only prolonging the suffering of the people who call themselves Nigeria or prisoners in this who call Nigeria. Because by the virtue of atrocity that Nigerian has committed, the divine law of karma is after them already. Make no mistake about that. Nigerian has fought and sinned against the wind. Nigerian has fought and sinned against the water. Nigerian has fought and sinned against the earth. Nigerian has fought and sinned against the fire. The four elements that governs the universe. Ike Nkwo Afo Urie have a testament against Nigeria. Such nation cannot survive. The atrocity is after them already. Nigerians has killed their people unjustly through the water. During the Nigerian Civil War, most people from River State, Cross River State, Bayelsa State, millions of them were drowned. Their dead body eaten by fish. I can tell you that the water that borders with the Biafra land is against Nigeria. But you people will not understand. Do you know that during the war, 95% of the population of the people that live in Bonny Island, Opubunkoro, and the rest of them are Igbo? Yoruba led Adakaburu to kill all of them. Go back to Upubu. All the Igbo in Bonny Island were killed that night. Because we allow all these idiots to come and deceive us. And where did they keep their dead body? They push them inside the river. Those ones are in the river, crying day and night against the Nigerian state because they were unjustly murdered because British government want oil and Fulani want oil. They want one Nigeria in the Ara. And sometimes they want us to look at this and then we drink palm wine on top of it, drink beer, and then we go to sleep. Who are they going to kill next? Would it be our children? Would it be our mother? So those who Nigerians killed in the water, they are crying against Nigeria. So the water of the earth will not save them. Every water Nigerians drink will haunt them. As you are saying today, the waterways in Biafra land, the Ikeja bomb blast, the blood of Nigerian cry out against Nigeria through the water. As I'm talking to you now, go to Niger Delta as they call it. Every waterway, you have Fulani, we take K47, killing the indigenous people. You hardly hear about militant. Let us come out now. They are waiting for them on the waterway. They can't even go to the waterway. Only God knows how many women this idiot Fulani rape every day. Only God knows how many people this Hausa kill every day. I mean Fulani, aided by Hausa and Yoruba. Only God knows how many people they kill and dump their dead body inside the water. That was in 2002. I was in Lagos. I live in Agor Palace Way, very close to Jibu River. Obasanjo was the president of Nigeria then. The money that was supposed to be used to maintain the armory in Ikeja Air Force Base, these people ate the money. And as a result of their negligence, bomb exploded. Thousands of people were drowned in the canal of Lagos. They are in the water fighting against Nigeria. What a wicked nation. Somebody bought a jeep with that money. Armory exploded. Can Nigeria give account of how many people that died? They couldn't recover their dead body. They only mode block. At least they tried. Mode block in Ojibu River. And then they said they remember them. They are in the water now crying against Nigeria. We know how many of the Biafran people that were sold into Benin Republic, Ghana. Children were kidnapped. People were crying that their children are dead. People use that avenue to be selling children. God will punish Nigeria and the maintenance of one Nigeria. So in case Nigeria will think the waters will help them, the water is against Nigeria. Karma is waiting for all of you. We go ahead and look at the other aspect of it. Nigeria has killed her people unjustly with fire. Do you know how many churches that have been burnt down with fire? Go and ask the Fulani, the Islamic terrorists. How many churches in the north have they burnt down? Go and look at the history of late Buhari. Anything, Buhari come and give account of what is this thing he managed? Petroleum Trust Fund. The day they asked him to give account, the person that is supposed to bring document against, they burn him down. Do you know that the INEC official chairman, one of the people who managed the rigging of Obama rigging Buhari into office, do you know the man was burnt the next day in 2015? Because they have reported against Buhari. All the people you have burnt, all of them are waiting for you. The Egyptian pilots were there bombing people with fire in the name of war. And now you see, the waters of the earth is against Nigeria. The fire is against Nigeria because you have offered to them innocent blood, and they will require justice against you. For this innocent blood are still crying. Did not start weeping. Everybody you have killed, innocent people, to keep one Nigeria, their blood cries against Nigeria. And so those who are managing Nigeria, holding one Nigeria, all of you are not going anywhere. Trying to keep, let's keep one Nigeria. You are prolonging your suffering. Nigeria has killed people unjustly through the wind. But you do all these things you think is gone. Babangida in 1992 took the beautiful set of soldiers that have ever worked with the Nigeria military, loaded them in an aeroplane and killed all of them. Today, what you have left in Nigerian army is a bunch of lunatics. Babangida successfully destroyed moral men in the military. Today, you are looking up to Nigerian army. Those who are moral don't have power. You have to be a terrorist to be recognized like Brutai. You have to be a terrorist like Brutai to be recognized. And so you sacrifice innocent men to the wind. The wind is against one Nigeria. People do not understand. You sacrifice innocent people to the wind. Babangida loaded all of them, put them inside one plane, burn all of them, so nobody can challenge what is happening today. And so Babangida is somewhere there thinking he's an innocent man. The man who registered Nigeria officially as Islamic nation, trampling on our rights as Christians. The man who paid the money to Islamic organization to Islamize us. The man who paid in full the money they are using now to bring Fulani headsmen. And they think we are stupid. And somewhere along the line, all these innocent men and women you kill, you think the pain will just go away. Nigeria has killed people unjustly through the earth. So many of you were murdered and buried in shallow grave. So many Nigerians. Am I going to remind you about 2016? Over 1,000 of IPOB members was killed in a camp, buried in shallow graves. Their dead bodies scattered across the Biafra land. And we're talking about those who died and buried in the swamp, in the Bayelsa massacre, Iguacha massacre. We are not going to be able to talk about those who were raped to death continually as we speak. Are we going to talk about those who were murdered this night? Do you know how many trips of Boko Haram that enters our land on daily basis? In Biafra land, all the way from Idoma land, all the way to Edo State, all the way to Kogi State, Benue State, Ebonyi State, River State, Bayelsa State, Cross River State, Akwa Ibom State, down to Delta State, Imo State, Anambra State. Do you know how many terrorists enter Enugu State? Every night when you sleep, while men sleep, do you know what they do? But the point is that there are things that bombast at night. But we are here to respond upon them. Don't worry. But we are appealing to all of you, Nigeria, those slaves inside Nigeria. Stop fighting to keep Nigeria. You are prolonging your suffering. We have suffered more than our father. If our fathers who try to keep one Nigeria ever see half of what we have seen, they will not talk about one Nigeria. And be rest assured, it doesn't matter who you are, Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Igbo, all of you slaves in Nigeria, your children will suffer. They want us to get used to this suffering, but we will not get used to it. We will not yield. Trying to savage Nigeria like this is just simple as prolonging the suffering of the people. There are certain things we talk about. People do not understand. I remind you again, on the 26th of September, 1992, Nigerian Air Force Lockheed C-130H Hercules crashed 3 minutes after taking off from Lagos. All 159 persons on board were killed by Babangida, including 8 foreigner nationals. The aircraft was taken off at a high weight and 3-engine failed. The aircraft was serial number 911. Babangida killed good men in the military. And so if you think that, somewhere along the line there is still good men, the good men in Nigerian military are Biafrans. The good men in Nigerian military do not have power. The good men in Nigerian military are weak. Like I told you about the Lagos State Armory, I can remember to you about 150 Peace Pro Biafran. In fact, that was BBC record. It came for massacre. BBC, I think on the 24th of November 2016, said that IPOB member, 150 of them, some were born to death, buried alive. But of course, by the time the enemy, the killer, gives you the number of people he killed, you should be able to understand what is happening. Because Nigeria is a country where they tell you 1,000 people die. Please add another 0. For BBC, the promoter of the evil in Nigeria, coming to tell you that 150 IPOB members were killed. Please advise yourself, you will understand. This is 1,500. But we know that over 1,000 people were killed. The people were assigned to sleep in St. Admon Catholic Church, Ekempo, were 1,000 in number. In fact, I was supposed to be there that night. I was supposed to be there that night. The 1,000, the few people who survived, their life cannot be the same again. Some of them are in there taking treatment. Only God knows how their end will be. Some of them are scattered across Biafra land, looking for how to survive. And you think all these people think, the spirit of these people will be with one Nigeria. You are hallucinating. We are calling upon the people who have the good of humanity at heart to stop Nigeria. Because Nigeria has sinned against the K, Nigeria has sinned against the Nkwo, Nigeria has sinned against Afo, Nigeria has sinned against the Uli, and as such, can never be spared by the spirit of karma. Nigeria cannot be forgiven. They have committed unpardonable sin. They show no remorse, no sign of repentance, because they believe that they harassed our fathers, intimidated them. They went away because British government gave them backing. Other oil thieves gave them backing. All of you will be surprised today that despite the fact of the incessant killing in our land, we have not retaliated because we will write the agenda for all of you. Would I say we beg you this morning, stop Nigeria? Would I say we appeal to you this morning, stop Nigeria? But let it be on record that at the right time, we will respond to Nigerian state. The only thing we have asked is stop Nigeria. Every sacrifice we have made to this country, it will never be in vain. I'll be back in a minute.
We are no longer in Egypt. We have crossed our sea. We've gone far in this wilderness. Because new steps ahead. We are no longer in Egypt. We have lost our seas. We've gone far in this wilderness. Because new steps ahead. When it gets tough to end this nether of our heroes will not depend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Not yet may we remember the price of our great heroes. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Inside the wilderness, never open your soul to the wicked one. Penetrate and kill your people. Do what we get charge you to say. Inside the wilderness, never sell your soul to the wicked ones. Penetrate and kill your people. God has charged you to say. When it gets tough to end this nether of our heroes will not depend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Not yet may we remember the price of our great hero. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourself to be used to destroy the innocent souls. Father, put in your hands to save. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourself to be used souls. God have told you to say, when it gets not to end, this nether of our heroes may not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra's already here. But yet may we remember the price of a great hero. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra's already here.
Of course, don't let anybody deceive you. Trying to savage the irredeemable Nigeria is dangerous. Not to only Nigeria, but to humanity. It's just a call to stop Nigeria. Let the Yoruba build their nation. Let them reign in glory. Let the Hausa and the Middle Belt have their life back. May they rule in glory and honor. Let the Fulani have their life back. Let them serve Allah without any restriction and have Boko Haram without interruption. Let Biafran be. Let's take our lonely life and go back home and heal ourselves. Is this too much to ask for? If you are Biafran anywhere in the world, you're still hoping somewhere along the line Nigeria will survive. I'm sorry. You are in Nigeria, you think Nigeria will survive. We are sorry. Nigeria will bleed shame and disgrace. This is a promise we made to you. Nigeria has expired, and as such, it is malfunctioning. And we forbid anybody to repair it. It cannot be repaired because the memory we have is the memory of human degrading treatment upon us a people. The memory we have is the memory of genocide against our people. The memory we have is looking at our neighbor whose intention is only to weaken us, to cripple us. Are you that daft you can't see it? Look for IPOB and join. Look for IPOB and join. Look for IPOB and join. You think you are important, Abi? But our leaders say our people will come home. Both the crippled, both the mad, both the stupid people, intellectual, good men, our people are coming home. Look for IPOB closer to you and join. If you're finding it difficult, send us your phone number, your location, and your name on our WhatsApp line, which is 070 815-45642. Our WhatsApp line again, I repeat, is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line, I repeat again, is 081-221-52971. And of course, the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Biafrans across the globe must understand this is the time for us to go home. Once and for all time. If we fail to stop Nigeria, make no mistake about it, Nigeria will stop us. The relationship we have with Nigeria is like that of a host and a virus, like I have said before. It is said that the virus will kill the host, or the host will kill the virus. But there are means to solve this problem. And that is making sure you successfully separate them. Nigeria has to be divided. Their level of atrocity has the power of mutation. It changes all the time. If you are not here, you will not understand. If you are not here, you cannot understand. You will not be able to discern. Let's divide Nigeria. Let everybody go their separate way. As this will stop further death. As this will stop further killing. As this will give everybody in Nigeria the right to do what they wish. That the Boko Haram may have their Islamic State. Fulani headsmen have what they seek for. That the Middle Beltans may have hope for tomorrow. Because today they are killing the Gwari people, the Nupe people, the Biron people, the Adamawa people. The Fulanis are killing them. They need help. We understand all these things. The Yoruba did not form Omotekun because all was well. They are threatened also by the same Fulani. It was as a result of this fear of unknown, this fear of uncertainty. It is the fear of Nigeria that is making everybody to agitate. For their own security outfit. But the people who are ruling Nigeria, do they know what they are doing to the people? Are they aware of what is coming? And of course, at this moment, I have issue with my line, but if I cannot resolve it in the next 5 minutes, I will end with the program and focus on the line. Because like I told you, the moment we came up this morning, the idiots were everywhere. I see them all around. But of course, those who understand computer know how they function. They are everywhere. But we are here. This is our land. Our leader in one of his interview, they asked him, how do you manage to escape? I love that answer. He said to BBC, but this is our land. This is our land. You will not show us rude. Facebook can belong to Zugabyte. Other network, telecommunication network owners in Nigeria can own their company. But you are in our land. Every attack against us as a people will make us to mutate. We will improvise. We will go to the next level. And we can assure you that at the end, with the only thing we seek for, the only thing we ask for, the only thing we represent, it is we want our life back. We want Biafra land. We want Biafra to be restored. That as it was in the beginning, that it must also be in the end. I will be back in a minute.
This one is stars of Biafra, in Biafra land. We're gonna take some word away from our back provides. Legend Rasta, Baba Chums.
Danny, please on the beat.
I see you, Jenny.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away.
Never run away.
I will always believe in the word the king that my father told me.
My father told me.
Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place. And it's so good for the people to live.
Yeah.
No wonder people they are free. No pressure here to see. If you like me, go follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things so we like it. So inside the Biafra land.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I wanna go. Plenty things I see make me wanna go. No matter what the people say, no matter what they do. Biafra is my land full of good people. No matter what they do to bring us back. Forward never, backward never. Let me hear you say freedom. Brother, let me hear you say freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. My sister, let me hear you say no, no. Freedom. Oh, yeah.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See, I'm the daughter of the Most High. We are the children of the Most High. They are planning for our downfall, but the Most High is on our side. Gone are the days of misery. Truly, right now we are seeing victory. Hey, all I see is freedom. No matter what they do, we are gonna be free. Hey, I'm proud to be a Biafran, baby. I'm not ashamed to be a Biafran, baby. See me, I come from Biafra. See me, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. I am proud to be a Biafran.
Make way for them and them. You don't call them and do them and vampires. Make way for them. This way you know them and them. For Abba provides them. You gotta put respect to our leader, Martin Namekano. May you go together my bless and protect all Biafrans. We love Biafra. One love.
Please on the beat.
Yes, like I told you, all my lines have been hiked, all my lines have been blocked. And of course, we will be rounding up with this segment and we shall come up with another line tomorrow. Having said that, Biafrans across the globe, those who understand Nigeria must begin to put facilities in place and make sure that Nigeria is stopped. Because every attempt to keep Nigeria will be destroyed. Of course, like I said, if they like, they open the line. If they like, let them block it. Nigeria is a joker, and handlers of Nigeria are all joker. Whatever they do, they came late. We are the owner of the land of Biafra. No Facebook, no network providing services, none of them. Caller on the line. Can you hear me? Because they are listening. While they are doing what they are doing, they are listening. But we can only get better. And of course, we will improve on our line and get more lines. So we see how many they will block. But of course, you may not be able to hear me, caller on the line. Because I don't even know how you manage idiot people. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the female line. Of course, if you call, you speak louder, but if I cannot hear you, I will cut it off. But whether they release the line or they don't release the line, I will do something about the line. Nigerians are so shameless that they hire every tout. People who are supposed to be responsible, people who are supposed to be human beings, people who are supposed to be men and women of dignity, they are shamefully playing down themselves. If I see Facebook with everything he has achieved, working with Nigerians to stop the voice of freedom, I only begin to wonder who they really are. If I see all these network providing services company in Nigeria working against us, I begin to wonder who they are.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, my brother. If they have finished dancing naked in the marketplace. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Hong Ochena. I'm calling from Lagos. Anybody supporting one Nigeria is so very wicked. And that's what we are talking about. Since I was born, when I hear about Biafra, I was so very happy. I think since then, I'm one of the IPOB members from anybody who supports one Nigeria is so very wicked, so very wicked. Even Igbo people, to support one Nigeria. There are bloodsuckers, and they are not Igbo by origin. We should trace their origin. So, Onyibe, I am Onwochena from Ubegio. Thank you.
Thank you very much. No matter what they do, no matter their plan, one thing they should know is that on this platform, we are not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. We're not here by the grace of God to deliver premature Biafra. We are not here to bring compromise Biafra. We are not here as Biafrans to be economically free, socially free, Boko Haram free. We are here because we want absolute freedom. And I know this is the same thing. The minority of Nigeria are still going through the same thing. They try to keep Nigeria as prolonging the suffering of the people. Can you hear me, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, good morning, Mazi. This is Mazi Judru. I'm calling from New Delhi. Good morning, Biafrans. Mazi George Onibe. Yesterday, what we played last night regarding UK going out from EU. That is good news, and they have put the freedom of themselves out of EU. Our people in UK, our people in Biafrans, everybody belonging to IPOB, we have to think and know what we have to do since the UK have put out. It's our own goal. We have to use that opportunity to do something. Our people in UK should think what we should do. Let that man now understand freedom. This man, Boris Johnson, he knows how to pull their people out of EU. I hope he will know how to pull us out of Nigeria if he want to do. If not, we have to do the needful to remove our people from bondage as we are doing it. Everything we do in this IPOB is giving us more power, it's giving us more resolute. We must achieve our aim. Our aim is only Biafran freedom, nothing else. Nigeria cannot be good. Even if Nigeria will be okay, let it be okay for those who believe in Nigeria, we must go. And one thing again I want to say is when our people come on air, not when you come here, you say our people are stupid, it's not good. Any point you want to hit that point. If only they see everything to condemn our people, he will say it. Then at the end, he will know how to use it to do advice. There's one guy who called yesterday. I see how he read that guy. Sometimes our people don't know how to talk. Anything you see on your own, when you think it will be okay, but when you bring it in public, there'll be an effort. So let us, at the same time, advise ourselves on how we will talk. Anything that only says is not wrong about our people, you say. Not all our people, but some people are not okay. Our people, 70%, 80% understand what we are looking. They know everything. Not all 10% of people who is very wrong. We use it to condemn others. We have to know what to do. We are going home. Nothing will stop us. In anything they are doing, they cannot stop this agitation. Let our people do the needful. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra, we hail you. We are going home. We don't want to conquer Yoruba. We don't want to conquer Hausa. We don't want to conquer Fulani. We don't want to disrespect the British government. We want our life back. And the point is that they may think they still have the power. Yes, they have to stop us. But the truth remains that the more you delay the dividing of Nigeria, the total collapsing of the zoo called Nigeria, its obliteration, I tell you, you are prolonging the suffering of the people. And so anytime you come up and you tell us, oh, they are killing people in Nigeria, is the person that is keeping Nigeria that is actually killing people. Our leader in his last broadcast said, you don't need to come and fight Boko Haram for us. You don't need it. It's not necessary. You don't need to give gun. We don't even need anything. Only Cain, you will know who is this Boko Haram. It's as simple as that. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. Oh, we want to help Nigeria fight Boko Haram. It's not necessary. Only water cane. You will not hear the name Boko Haram. You don't need AK-47. And what is the solution? divide Nigeria. Divide Nigeria, let everybody go their separate way. It's unbelievable how people are paranoid, how people are frustrated, how people are wicked, desperately seeking for how to stop the emergence of this nation, Biafra. But they cannot, because it's too late for them. It's too late for all of them. It's too late. I told us that I was going to sign off from now. But the point is that the button for me to sign up has been taken away. But I know what to do. I won't tell them. But the point is that how can these people be so hopeless, so idle-minded individual, fighting to sustain a terrorist state, a poverty-inflated, sinking state? How would they think they will continue doing that? Those of you who are jumping up and down, lobbying everywhere to make sure that Nigeria remain, how long do you think you will do that? How long? Shame on one Nigeria. Shame on the handlers of one Nigeria. Shame on the proudly one Nigerian people. Let Odudu One Nation go. Let our One Nation go. And then if you are listening to this broadcast on your own side, you can be able to do that. Download it. Because in the next 20 minutes, I will disengage from the network and cut it. They will try to delete it in the era. But they are developing means to stop us. Means to discourage us. But one thing is that you people should know. Our leaders say we came here prepared. The message this morning is simple. Trying to prolong Nigeria, trying to keep Nigeria, is just an act of wickedness. Let the people go. Let the people of Biafra go. Let Oduduwa go. Let Arewa go. And for those of you who are still calling, for some reason, I don't want to take your call. Because these demons must stop. This evil must stop. People must pay attention to the attack against us as a people.
Three wise men.
People must take a notice of these people. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead,
Three wise
please.
men. All these blocking people, they are doing in vain. They just came late. We have won the battle. I just want to say good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ada.
And another thing I want to say, every time that they're telling people to enter IPOB this thing, some people, they don't even want to hear from them. All of them, the people don't want to even hear. All these IPOB, they tell them to enter IPOB, enter IPOB. They don't want to even hear. So this thing that as they tell them to have better IPOB. What do you have there? Where money according I do a hard to get a Biafra, but now one IPOB. We'll be preaching them all these things. On short, about who you go. So another thing is, this is Yoruba man national Igbo. Na every hard drug, kidnappers, nka. So I want to ask him, Yoruba is safe. The outside people, they are all safe in everything they are doing. So I pray that the God Almighty will lead us in that our promised land, whether devil like it or not, that the battle is for children of God. Whatever thing they're doing, that God Almighty will help us for we to achieve our goal. We are going back to our land, that promised land that God give us. After they with your one, hand can never cover star. You cannot cover star. You cannot cover light. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. I cannot put you whether they will like it or not. And I've got the flag of Biafra land, and I see the light shine everywhere. You cannot use your hand and cover all those things. It can never. It can never. This is the time for we to go to our land, that's our promised land. He did it to Israelites. And God will also, we did it to us. There is something I want to say again. That is like back up to that we think. Hello?
Go ahead.
So look at the back up that we think when did the one actually just can't come back on now. Can't come over now. Only was in Katamina, only was in Kadajo. I don't know. Hana was in Katamata, Hana was in Kadajo. And another thing I want to say, any person that calls himself a man of God, let them prophesy for that man that in Asorok. Let them prophesy. How people stand on social media, so no man Asorok have war, Buhari no Jubilee. When you have to know a man of God in the area, how put that? And therefore, that deceive a lot of millions of people. The Yoruba man cannot see that one. But the Edoboy that call himself a man of God, they cannot see that one. They say that Buhari is getting quick recovery. When they say here now with his quick recovery. Yes? Who is deceiving who? Who is deceiving who? That God is exposing you people. God is exposing all the bad people in the land. And another one is Yoruba people say Igbo no good, Igbo no good, Igbo no good. Allow those people to go now. Allow them to go. The Hausa man said that Igbo is Anyamiri. Allow Anyamiri to go. We are forcing that person that is evil, is bad, is this. Allow that person to go. Allow that person. You cannot see Igbo, a reasonable Igbo woman cannot marry these Yoruba people or Hausa people. Any Igbo people that marry Hausa people or marry Igbo people, you can't take that person. They do not want that person in the village. That person did not suck his mother's bread. You understand? All these evil men. And there is another one. There is one army that said that in 2 weeks that he didn't back. That he is the one that is leading the oppression. That they are tired. They are not eating. They didn't have anything on their hand. They will tell them to go and to go and win Boko Haram with the empty-handed. I'm telling that our brother that saying that if you are a really an Igbo man, you have to run from that place. Until you say that they cut your head there. He said that even if they are paying you 50,000 or they're paying you 100,000, that's or 1 million. That's money and your head. Which one is better? You better to reason with your brain. Leave that place and go. Even if you don't have something to do, go and drive Okada. Or you can push truck. Instead of you to lose your head there, you are fighting while you don't have anything on your hand. And another thing I want to say. Hello?
Go ahead, the world is listening and you are listening to your radio.
So, are you anything in the Another thing is, look at the song again. I want you to use to play. I used to like that song. That song that I used to sing. Ponyo, ponyo, ponyo. Ponyo, Nandikalo, ponyo. Ponyo, Radio Biafra, ponyo.
Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here, Mazi.
My brother, good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Yes, good morning, George Onibe. Good morning, fellow Biafrans. My name is Obimane Chibike. I'm calling from the state of Israel. Mazi, thank you very much for your topic. Mazi, heaven and earth is against Nigeria. All the four corners of the earth is against Nigeria. All the people they have killed, all the innocent blood they have shed, they are crying for God for vengeance. All the children they slaughtered, all the pogrom, all the genocide, the world is against them. That's why I'm telling our fellow Biafrans, the ones that call themselves one Nigerians, that if hell really exists, hell is meant for those people that will die fighting to sustain one Nigeria. We are not interested whether Jubilee resign or not. We are not interested whether they sack the service chiefs or not. What we are interested is the disintegration of Nigeria. So whatever thing anybody is doing, trying to return Nigeria for us to be one, that person belongs to that place called hell. If he died trying to preserve that entity must be disintegrated so that the innocent people, the genuine people will exist, that people will maintain their land and serve the God they choose to serve. Enough of all this killing, enough of all this maiming. We must preserve, we must fight till the end until Biafra is being liberated. So to those one Nigerians, it's better they start thinking of how to make that country to divide so that everybody will go his own way, so that all this problem will be solved. Trying to maintain Nigeria further is trying to kill more people, trying to shed more innocent blood. And those blood is on their head. Anybody that is trying to return that one Nigeria, any blood that is being spilled, both the one that's being killed by the Fulani terrorists, both the one that's being killed by anybody illegally in Nigeria, the blood is on your head. And God will ask you the question because you are trying to preserve evil. You are trying to return evil called one Nigeria. Mazi, thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. There is nobody who have died in Nigeria that is not Nigeria who is responsible for their death. And as such, the handlers of one Nigeria are all guilty as charged. If they die by motor accident, it is not because the driver is reckless, it is because the road is bad. If they died in the hospital, it's because there is no generator. Nigeria is responsible for the death of our citizens. All of them are crying against one Nigeria. Do not try to prolong the suffering of the people. Divide the country. Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp.
Good morning.
Good morning from here.
Good morning. My name is, I always called you because so much enjoy Mechuko Kikabiama. Bless you. I so much appreciate all your work and everything. And now when I telepane maze onye ndu anyị Nandekano and onye osotihana kokwane mazu chemefo. I'm a Sigbo this morning. Let me speak my language. I want to plug every time. Only Moji Kenano na Lagos. You see, I so much every day we are listening.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. We are all listening. I don't miss Radio Biafra. And the end of we are already about. I know how many of my colleagues, the camp will become a saboteur. And in secret level, so I'm my handmaker. So Uruhana Abana rushing is not something we can rush. But again, we're all listening and we're all getting everything ready. Don't worry about it. About Bayeba na Bayeba the problem. Na you want to parade the money can go for years.
Moama, I just go to the so I chum Kamadu Nini Hira.
One came at that time Anya Promaka from the secondary school, Promaka from the university. Because we are all ready. I will tell you the truth. Even those, if I tell you how resolute I am, only God knows. I just want to speak about you. I don't want. You make a Chineke don't I'll dwell in the bar. Even Maze or this and any now, but in fact, I listened to that man. Always go to Nibo. In fact, it's a really good man. This is Igbo man. I must tell you the truth. In fact, if Keifacho can walk me again, Mazina the Kani Mechala Hochoro. Omegirani for Choro. Kedifacho Komena, Kobu Bisia, Obubizia, Kemezegene. One the Daman are trying it out, and the Cambo Payazuku, Chineke on a little bit on a deal. Only Hondiru Kimian. Man, they make Kilepia, Macaunian and there, Chineke Nagabume, or Abesbutume. Because no Lana no Lumi, voice, Negemoge, Negemoga, Negemwa, just Ure, Ishina Libopota. Now when he had a metogenaro, also Pagi Buru a Navy, Buru Army officer, or Buru a custom, whatever you are. Niane metogenaro, Chineke Nagabakuno, Kambagezo, Ia Merem, Kambagezoku. Because of this thing now, Merem, Mfunde Banyo come from my own blood. Last 2 weeks, I had a problem because of this thing. Give me I did Obodande Ondo Femano, Campo Time, because someone man ever. Jido Femano, Jido Nugu, Jido Eba, Ogan on a patrol. Before my Nabata, the following morning, the second command in the patrol. Before my Nabata, the following morning, a release in that Campages a release out with 2,000. Tiende buy in a phone call to high call on the ban, they would take 40,000 or 20,000. Okay, that's on the morning. Maybe told those boys, I'll sell them. What has come? Why are you still here? It's now you go with 2,000. No, on your family go with 2,000. That's okay. See, therefore, when you 2,000, they have soya with an oya also. Hey, with your release there. Okay, but the Ogaya Onye Kogi. The moment about the owner, I call you that Ama Hapronia. After all their family have agreed to bring so amount, and say, don't worry. The man I say upon office, run office. The man I say I detain him. That them here about. Hello.
Yes, the Lord is listening. Go ahead, loud and clear. Hello. Coming out. You are coming out. Go ahead. You are coming out.
Thank you. So, thank you. How did you order them? They should go and detain me. Detain them. So I'm that same that be made travelist and all this and this. I said, why wouldn't you do so? Why wouldn't you? Almost every time. And with I didn't buy and then you didn't know Femano. Yes, I am a tiende by a phone call. I believe that never and I like it to know that Umunehan on Ansobu. I give up that my brother. This thing are becoming too much. If except somebody who on our this Akpakaki or something like that, I'm a hold that to give you a useless man. No matter what I say, you're a very useless man. Hello? Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello?
You are back. Go ahead.
So I knew for a very long time. Is it when we are going for special? I know very long time. Or what man I got special duty. I'm the way they always take any fix anyone they shift from that from Benin going. Or certainly how we have brain. From that already are going. The way they treat you, they buy a treat you again. Learn it today. Let me just tell you the truth. If you don't know, learn it. Except your brain blocks. You have a blocked brain. If you don't have a blocked brain, you should understand. But I just want to stop here so that others can be able to contribute on their own. Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you. You are from Delta State. You never claim after others. I say I'm from Agbo. Agbo is from Delta State. You're useless man. God Almighty will bless you. And as I'm telling you the truth, you must surely see the good in your life. Both all the principal officers in the IPOP. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And this is what we are here to do. Every Biafran must know the truth. The Yoruba know the truth. The Fulani know the truth. One Nigerian people know the truth. By now, they are supposed to be going to the door of every Igbo man begging for apology. But they try to make us stupid. Some international community are there thinking they are buying time, supplying Nigeria with ammunition, bringing terrorists into our land. You are prolonging the suffering of the people. We know better now. We know the truth now. Our leader came here with the gospel of Chukwuki Kabiama to tell us this is the evil. And we see the evil. We identify them. We recognize them. What they do to us is no longer hidden. And the best thing we can do is to save the next generation. Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there?
African.
Good morning.
May God Almighty bless you. May God Almighty bless you, guide you, protect your family. Bless my leader, Mazinamde Kano. May their days be long and prosperous. Mazi, what you are saying this morning is very, very beautiful. Though you have always been coming with a beautiful topic to educate us more. Thank you. The thing that is happening in the National Assembly, you know, the Jews thought that they would deceive all the masses at the very time. They don't know that their thoughts are more billion steps ahead of them. They are discussing that the national security has failed. They know what they are doing. They want to bring in all those terrorists they have trained outside, then to make them the IG, make them the army chief of staff, so that we say that they have changed and things are still happening. We know their plans, and that will not work. Even if they like, let them go and bring Osman bin Laden from the grave and put it there. We understand them, but it's only time that will tell. Then another thing is that they are now attacking any neighborhood because any neighborhood told them the truth. They said that if we fail, we should stone you. But Nigeria, we should stone them. Nigeria didn't understand them. They were telling their Islamic war that if they fail to execute this jihadi, that they should stone them. That is the people that are telling this, not us. But we thought they are speaking to different tribes like that are entrapted into Nigeria. No, they are speaking to their own people, and they have not fed their people. That is why their people will not stone them, because we Christians, we don't stone people. It's them that use stone to stone people. What we use, we take you to court, judge you. If you are guilty, you put to prison. They didn't say we should put them to prison. They said they should stone them. So it's there are people that they are telling, ironically, that we, because of stupidity, not of our leaders are sleeping, they thought they are speaking to them. So they have already failed, and they will continue to fail. If they didn't fail, our leader said that they will bring shame and disgrace onto them, and they are at the verge of the shame. They have failed. So all the prophecy of my leader has come to pass. So I really thank God for what he has been doing, what he has been using our leader to do, what he has been using you people to do also. May God Almighty continue to guide and protect you. And I still call on my fellow women, mothers, these people that are mothering our children. Please and please, all mothers should rise up. Come out. Let us fight this thing. It's for our own good. It's for the good of our children. It is. Don't look at the politicians. The politicians has already been bought. They don't have sense again. They are after money. The money have killed them. Look at how a Papa killed a senatorial candidate in Akigwe zone. I was just watching the tape. The man just locked down upon all his grace and this, upon all his money. He just died, and it's all those stuff that even serves him. So this is at times God show us something so that we go back and reason that our politicians have lost their voice in their strength. They can't reason again. So don't look at them. They are lost sheep. It's only us that will bring them back at the due time. May God bless Biafra. May God bless the Republic of Biafra. May God bless all IPOB. May God bless our leader. May God bless the deputy. May God bless Emma Powerful, our great writer. May his days be long. God bless you. And keep on keeping on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, Mazi, I am here this very morning to contribute to what.
Yeah, my brother, go ahead.
Okay. With my reason of calling, I don't have much to say this very morning. I just want to add to what many callers have just said. What you are saying is spiritual, because when you defile the law of nature, then the law of karma will start looking for you, because Bible said that every soul that sinneth shall die, whether you are confessed. Okay. So they said that soul that sinneth shall do what? Shall die. So Northern has sinned against God, against the land, against the nature, and against the Creator. So they must surely pay. You know what is going on right now? These people right now, they thought that money can do anything. But what is happening in National Assembly? Can you imagine a man that called himself a senator brought his four wives? He brought his four wives. A man that called himself a senator, he brought his four wives in the National Assembly, where or when the country is on fire, security challenges, people are dying every day, and this man has audacity, the temerity to brought his four wives to the National Assembly as in debate, and he used it to tell the nation that he's a strong man in the National Assembly and he's a strong man in the House.
My brother, that very video, I don't want to talk about it. When I will come for it, it's amazing. Buhari was there telling president of his, this thing that there is other room, and then this man is telling us that. Do you know what he literally say? I can fuck my wife very well. Some people will think this guy is too raw, but this is an insult to a nation or a country supposedly like Nigeria. Your lawmaker is coming to tell you in his supposedly hallowed chamber how he fuck his wife, and you want me to keep quiet and stomach this thing? Don't let me go there, because there will be problem on the internet.
This is pathetic, and they knew quite well that the international communities worldwide are watching them, and the so-called Mr. Speaker allow such an entity, an imbecile, to be able to kind of come up with something that has no headway, something that has no point, something that has nothing to do with the challenge that the so-called zoo is facing. And he said that his wife produced 27 children. Who cares? What a country. And it's not deceptions and destructive. They brought those things, these people, they know what they're doing. If they tell you that they don't know what they know what they're doing. They want to change the narratives, but it won't work for them. And again, I want to thank our hardcore leader. Our hardcore Mazi Senator Baribe. So I want to thank him because he said something that man cannot bow to anybody. So I thank him for that, so that he should remind others that are bowing down. He should remind others that are bowing down. Abaribe said that Igbo man can never bow down. Rather, those of the imbecile, uncircumcised animal Fulanis are the ones that should bow down for us. I want to remind those of the Efulefus to listen to what that Abaribe. In short, if somebody can change his father, I would have used my father in exchange to turn myself as Abaribe's son, because that man is full, kind of number one citizen of Igbo man that knows his traditions as his culture and his right. So another one is that I saw yesterday, Goodluck Jonathan. This is the fifth time he has traveled, he has went to Aso Rock. When he went there, he came out, after going to that very place and returned back to his family, the Buhari or Jubri will send army to invade his home, and nobody will secure him. And he continued going and going and going. It's not the barbarism. My brother, it's okay.
Thank you very much. As always, we must continue. And then a special announcement I want to bring to your notice. Our leader, Mazen Nandekano, has been working assiduously. He has been working sincerely. He's a man who don't like to blow trumpet about himself. If not, he has so much to boast about. He's a man I do not know how to classify him. But all we can do is humble ourselves and learn from him. There were times a lot of idiots will come on social media and they say, when are you going to CNN? When are you going to BBC? When are you going to see Barack Obama? When are you going to see Theresa May? These are not our concern. Honestly, it is his desire to engage the international, or should I say the global community, through the amble of law, making them to see the need why Biafran should be set free. He knew the danger of it. If not the danger of AK-47, he understands that the power to lobby by the Nigerian state with the resources stolen from our land is unimaginable. But yet he took the risk. He held the bull by the horn. Where are those asking him, come to White House, come to Green House, come to Purple House? I must remind you that as we speak today, go to your Twitter handle here now. You will see that the Loire politicians who are recognized, the very people who are house, the engine house of Donald Trump rally, they invited our leader to his rally. All of you, go back now to your Twitter handle. You will see our leader with them. Those machinery, those people who had the say, the autoconadu of Donald Trump rally. They invited our leader in the program. Our leader is there. Go to your Twitter now and go there and tell them, let them see the reason why Nigeria should be destroyed. You think our leader is joking? Is it plain he wants to enter that he has not entered before? We will enter hellfire. We will enter heaven. We will enter Inunala. We will enter everywhere till Biafra is come. Look at Facebook, fooling themselves. Look at ordinary 10 Kobo network provider moving themselves. I am telling you now, go to our Twitter and you will see our leader was invited by these people. The greatest politician rally, wire. Those who do rally for Trump, those who matters, those who understand truth, justice, those who believe in equity, those who are transparent. Just go on Twitter there and you will see our leader there in their midst there. You think we are here to associate with terrorist state? Our leader don't near Boko Haram sponsor us. When you see our leader with anybody, begin to consider it looks like those people are sincere. I say everybody go to the Twitter now and get the message for yourself. Send it to Jubri. Send it to all those idiots who think they can stop us. We will invite Satan to Nigeria here. If Angel refuses to judge the case of Nigeria, we will assure you that we will let Satan judge Nigeria. And of course, you know what I mean. I say all of you go to your Twitter now and deal with Nigerian people. Expose all of them. Make good men and women who are there. It's just like as if I know. And I start appreciating good men who understand what we are going through. I never know they are still good men. I just lended my voice. All of you Biafrans, go to the Twitter and do what you are supposed to do. Sink the Nigeria on social media until we come for them on ground. Of course, do not be distracted. Like I said, go to your Twitter now. You will see our leader, Mazen Nandekano, the Prince of Afari Biku, the one and only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. He's a special guest for Donald Trump rally in Uhawa. Uhawa is spelled as I-O-W-A, if I can't pronounce it well. He's a special guest, and you think it's your mate, Ndiara. You think it's your mate, Laya Muhammad. They won't even invite Buhari when he was alive, because all of you, your hands are soaked with blood. These men don't talk to blood-sucking demon. They send you to where you belong like Abagdadi, Ndiara. I see all of you go to your Twitter after this, bro. In fact, go to your Twitter and do justice. They think we are joking. Look at them. We will only get better. Utalokanshi enike jono domende Nigeria rumumwem. Enyi talogwono no kamari hunumumwono. It's as simple as that. Can you hear me? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there? And then I take one more call and we round up for this segment. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Good morning.
Good morning from here.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm calling from Abakaliki province.
Go ahead.
I'm working with the Nigerian Zoo Police. As I'm talking, Niomi name. No be the muton cook on a na on a fair reconnect. As a moon chicken, I couldn't nazo. Oh, you know, my here. Karundi Zor. So I knew I'm on the first. Kunazo. Do check him. Moi.
ana asị m kọp na na-eme ka na-eme na anyị nọ onwere ihe ndị anyị eme anyị onwere onye abịa nke ya chụọ na nke ya onye na-amara ihe ga-anọ ka onye iro chụpịa na bịa so anọ m ọrụ kịta nna akpọ gị sị ka mkpọ kenu na ihe ọmụ na-eme na anyị nọ unu n'azụ nke na-eme ya na-eme ka leader jichi ike na ekwe n'azụ. Shalom, sir.
Thank you very much. Shalom. And all our people, wake up. It may take time. We want perfect Biafra, not economically free Biafra, but yet religiously slaves. Politically free Biafra, but yet economically slave. No, we want absolute Biafra, total Biafra, complete Biafra. Like I said before, in Hawaii, our leader was invited as a special girl by those group of gentlemen who are in charge of Donald Trump rally. They are there. And you think they want to drink Fanta and Coke. They talk matters of utmost importance as it concerns us as a people. Why are people so wicked? We are the most endangered species of Homo sapien here on earth. We have suffered the greatest genocide and pogrom known to man. We have been marginalized and our land is under military occupation. We are being poisoned and killed by the law with impunity. Nobody talks about it. And some of us have given up. You think you now fall down and you romance Nigeria. We understand we will risk life itself. Let me pass a message to you, Nigeria. I know you can kill me now. But to tell you how serious we are, my death will mean nothing to you. You won't gain anything. But you can't, let me tell you anyway. You are dead already. But here in Biafra land, you people don't understand. The Biafra land is not, you people will run away from north. So all these things you are doing, heaven and earth is against Nigeria. Nigeria cannot go to bed because they have more sleep. Do you know how many Nigerians that have died in Atlantic Ocean? Rightfully, these are Biafrans. Are we talking about those who Mediterranean Sea and the desert has eaten up? Guys, don't let anybody deceive you. The more you keep Nigeria, like I said, the more you prolong the suffering of the people. Check the Fulani who are stealing for British government. They have the highest number of poverty, highest number of disease-thinking individual, highest number, everything, hopelessness, highest number. Look at how they are fooling themselves. The idiot came and said, do you know I can fuck 4 wives? I fuck 4 wives and born 27 children. But some idiot will be looking at my grandma. Is there not a mockery on all of you? Idiot. You should go and bring prostitute now. He showed us 4 wives. What about the side chick or your prostitute? Ndiara. God will punish you, Nigerians. So just divide Nigeria. No, let the people who like Nigeria go and become Nigeria. We are Biafrans and we want to go home. Like I said, all of you go to your Twitter. Go to your Twitter and do the needful. Everybody go and do what you are supposed to do. And whatever you do, remind them that we are Biafrans. Don't apologize to them. And of course, at this moment, I will be rounding up on this very segment. The world must understand that trying to delay the dismemberment, obliteration of the zoo called Nigeria, you're suffering innocent people. You are suffering Yoruba. You are suffering Hausa Fulani. And so I will not talk about ourselves. We are the Kano is our leader. As I sign up from here,
we are Biafra. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. I say we are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish.
Go ahead, please.
God will bless you, Mazi. God will bless you, Mazi. God will bless Mazi Nadikanu, the Messiah of my time, the only creator of my time, the Messiah of my time. That way be say me, I believe is the Messiah. As true is the Messiah, the truthful man on black people on this earth is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless her for me. I want to assure everybody as a Biafra citizen, believe Biafra is coming very, very soon. As I said, very soon, Biafra is coming. No man nor earth can be able to stop it. No man born of a woman, no matter what they try, whatever they try, even they kill us every time, they can never stop Biafra to come. It's so therefore, I want to assure you this, Mazi, our governor, our Sasa governor, our senator from Sasa, all of you should join her together now, because I think, not that I did take this man, what's it called, Ohaneze, but you speak for us the other day. I still thank you. They say, where they take big small picking, now they'll see the dragon near body, because you now see our own. We not get matter what we can reject you all. But una waste this stand as evil, as atrocity, to begin to the frustrators. Mona pack una load, go meet Hausa people. Mona pack una load, go meet Yoruba people. Mona they form one Nigeria for Hausa and Yoruba, because Hausa people said they not be Nigeria again. They are Islam. They don't Islamize them. They be full and they get Islamized police. They get Sharia lawyer. They get Sharia police. And Yoruba now, they get their Motekun where they protect them. We thank them for their support for their own self, because we know they wish them. Make Fulani take control of their life. We thank them. But one thing that we assure Africa is this. For full a black people in Africa, believe me, there is a new country coming to Africa. It's going to come, is a Biafra land, is a Biafra. I want every man on this earth to know Biafra is coming very soon. If you like, you go to pray. Now, where's a big pray for evil? No say, now evil thing, now they pray for. Others do not fake pastor. Now they pray for killing. Mona go they pray. If you pray, maybe Biafra no come. Mona go pray. But you can never go thank God that create earth and sky. God will create heaven and earth. You can never change your will. The problem Nigeria is facing is abomination and the evil and atrocity. If fire begin to burn una for different angle, now I see they say, oh, Jesus. Are you fully Jesus? Do you think Jesus will stand? Jesus will stand for a place that will suck human being blood every day. Every day, that land is sucking human being blood. You are still calling the name of God. That means you are mocking God on your own. On your own. Now, when they claim, say, una be pastor, so this message now for una they mocking God, because God will create heaven and earth. It can never support where killing blood of human being that God create. You are using it every blessed day to sacrifice that land, human being, and you are still praying for that kind of country. So are you mocking God? You think, you as a human being, you reasoner, the God will create you. Is it the blood taking, or is it the God that love blood sacrifice? You tell us. We want to know. You as a Christian. Because me, I don't understand. You guys always say, oh, let's pray for one Nigeria. Since you have been praying since Britain came to Nigeria, since you have been praying, is the condition worse day by day, or they reduce? Una know they get sense. Let me tell you, apart from IPOB, to say IPOB not come, Nigeria, not be this one that they thought so. It to say IPOB, they not come. Nigeria for not be fraud now. I just take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to see the patient, the IPOB people say, let us focus and let us stop violence. But that violence, we must get our freedom. Either gun or bullet. Now it be waiting we believe on. But believe me, national community, they go give us Biafra. Believe me. Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, they want free Palestine now. Make Palestine dead their lane. So you want to tell me now, say, they not give us Biafra? No, Biafra must restore. Before Britain come to Africa, Biafra don't they exist. We don't they exist as a people before Britain come. But since when Britain come, they kill us. After they kill us, they bring Bible to us. Say, oh, if somebody slap you for here, you give her the other side. They want to give Muslim Quran. I think they say your Quran is to kill your enemy. Kill is your portion. And we now say Christian, oh, if somebody slap you, give her the other side. How long can we wait for somebody to killing us every day without reaction? You ask yourself as a Christian, somebody has killed. I wish now Christian they kill Muslim since then. All Christian for that white part. You see, Christian, they are betrayal people. They don't even they serve God. They're not the Christian. Una don't know God at all. Una just the first now they go church. Or whether now I don't know what I want to call that man where they carry person they go. Whether do major. Tell your God may give us Biafra. Tell your God where you believe. Tell him to give us Biafra. Since you have been doing that church, you are never stand and say, we need freedom. You never stand. Your God not need freedom. Your God where you they call, where you they pray for, oh God, he not need freedom. I be your God tell us, say, we're not free as a people. Your God tell us, say, we should perish. Let me tell you, one thing the Bible said, it said, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. That means you are not the serve God the way people support. You need to serve God with action. Don't wait for anybody to kill you and say you give her the other side. That means if somebody kill you, you go and bring your brother for you to still kill. After you kill your brother, you go and bring your mother for you to kill. After you kill your brother, you go and bring your sister. That is why they bring Christianity and say, if somebody slap you for here, you give her the other side. Let me assure you, all those governors now they form their yeti. The problem one that they face is from heaven, not for any person. That problem so, if una not wake up, that problem go swallow all of una. Una when they first say, una no want join IPOB, all those una govern, una no want support us. No na pack una things go meet them for Sabisa Forest, or no na pack una things go meet them for Yoruba. We as a Sasa people, we don't wise, we don't tire. The way where Europe people take the best, the people Biafra where they Europe, the way where they take the best, the people where they Biafra land, not the best like that. Cause the way where we voted, they useless our people. The way where they take our people for granted, it go make you the cry. That is why we have every reason when we are fighting for Biafra. We have all it takes to have Biafra. Without Biafra, as a black people in this world, you can never live a human life. You see the way Black America they suffer. Your dread say black people again the way God take credit them. The black people they lost their senses. Because they frustrated their senses, they leave their forefather God and began to serve white man God. Britain come to our land. It's not because of we too good or we are very special, make them name Nigeria. Because of the oil, they name you Nigeria because Nigeria is a farm. You know what they call farm? Where white people can call, you farm gari, farm cassava, you take it to your country. That's why they put that Funa when they say, let's pray for Nigeria. Are you going to pray for Nigeria for the Fulani to die overnight? Or you are praying for Nigeria for all the Aboki to die overnight? Or you are praying for Nigeria to make sure Metiala to die overnight? What are you praying for? Some pastors say, you see the way they kill now one by one, it go still reach all of Funato. Nobody can escape it. I want to assure the Yorubas, I'm not against you all, but I don't like any of your politicians. Your politicians in Yoruba, they are blood-sucking people. They are sucking people blood, which is not right. And they are packing our own resources to develop Lagos. That is why Britain set up Lagos there. Not because of anything. They set up Lagos for the power of greeting, because all the goods can come there, and if you push car, it can come there. But if they want to remove our kudoye, sheep they come our land, they can't remove kudoye, but sheep now they can't drop goods for our land. You see the wickedness. It can only drop goods in Lagos, but it cannot drop goods for our land. But they can remove kudoye in our land with sheep without nothing happen. You see the wickedness of the people. Let me assure you, some of our leaders, you are trying. I congratulate you. No, everything where they happen for that country, they set everything from here. Nothing. See, if una no wake up, and start for feet, the fire. See, this one of the first the country they collapse, it they lame. The one where they call so, it go consume all of you. See, Fulani, they pack all of them, they did the territory of Benin. Let me assure you this. Fulani, they did the territory of Benin. See, I don't want anybody, I don't want me, what I believe, because if they finish conquer the Benin, we are in trouble. That's why I'm shouting now. We are in trouble. I want every Sasa people stop marginalize yourself. We are Sasa. These people are Satis. This is people are Nenemi. All of you are the same. Before Britain fight with Benin, they fight with Britain. Britain fight with Benin before they get the full power to conquer the Igbo. I wish Britain does not fight the Benin before. They will never have that power to conquer the country. That Benin, there is power lying there. But some people, the people that was born by the Fulani people that pregnant our great-grandmother, they born there. They are all traitors, they are all fools, they are all slaves, they are all prostitutes. You see the way they are now. You can differentiate it now. What is happening now? You see their people cannot speak. They are blind spiritually and physically because it's not their fault. Because they bring some Ojuju from the Yoruba to their land. They leave their Ojuju. They begin to serve the Ojuju that came from the Yoruba with the power of the Britain. That is why they get the misunderstanding with their people. I want to assure you this. Biafra is coming to Africa. No man or a woman can stop it. And if anybody try to, that person will lower a grave. You see also, I want to assure you this. If you are Sasa, you are Delta, you are Niger Delta, you are Urobo, you are Shekiri, you are Idibio, you are Igbeke, you are Ekmo, you are Ewohini, you are Calabar, you are Ekwale, anywhere you find yourself, you are Biafra. Stop deceiving yourself with the name of one Nigeria. It can never help you. They can destroy your people, kill your people, and kill your people to rape your mother. That is the most painful thing. The one Nigeria they're claiming is for the Fulani to get access to you guys. That is why they are forming that one Nigeria. Because if Biafra come, the Fulani will not pass that territory. You all shall wake up from your slumber. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. Because this war, you talk, you not talk. If the Fulani want to kill you, they will kill you. You better talk for your people to understand that you are not against them. Stop bringing evil to your people. Stop killing your people. The Sasa governor, senator, speak for your people. Stop afraid of Fulani. Stop afraid of Aboki people in your politician. Speak out. If not, the fire that's going to consume you all. If they come, if they come, and nobody is going to stop it. Believe me, Mazina Dikanu is the Messiah, the true man, the Jesus of my time. That is the only Jesus I believe. I don't believe the Jesus white man came, he died for many years. Our people are still dying day by day. Why that Jesus can never save us? Why that Jesus did not tell us a Fulani has coming? Why, since you have been going to church, since our pastor, some of the witches and wizard pastor, I ever prophesied and said, this year Fulani people are coming. I ever tell you that, but they can prophesy a year 2100 who is going to win, but they cannot prophesy that say, Fulani and Boko Haram, they are going to come. They cannot prophesy that because they are eating with the devil. Your pastors, your so-called pastor, no matter you find all the pastors in our Lord, all of them, they are eating from the devil. I said, I'm not the go church, but when they go church, una be evil because una want make Fulani kill us first before una call the first say, before una call the tell us say to react. No. We must stand for our slumber. Even though say you pray for money tonight, if Fulani want to take you, they will take you. Nobody is going to stop it. I thank Mazina the Kanu, the Messiah of my time. Continue to guide that for me. And IPOB around the world. Let me tell you, the way IPOB, they're angry. IPOB diaspora, they are very angry. I swear, I wish now they go that country for that kutoto, for that flat, forget all those who we need to wake up and start to unite our brothers and sisters together. If not, we all are perish as a people, as a black people in this world. Without unity, we are finished as a people. Our so-sad governor, our so-sad senator, no matter what you are representing, are you representing APC for the Fulani to vandalize our land, or you are representing PDP for Fulani to vandalize our land? Tell us, what are you representing? You need to speak up. You need to speak up for ourselves. If not, I swear to that God when they come, it will bear on all of us weakness. If all of us still go to the other side, all of us will go to hellfire. IPOB will go heaven, if heaven really did. Because when a pastor not tell us what they say, Fulani they come. They not tell us say X-Men they come. They not tell us say Boko Haram they come. They deceive us. Una Christian, when they found a Christian, when they found Christian for that zoo called Nigeria, all of Fulani are demon. Mona stop to the go church. Church can never save everyone. Thank you, Mazi. I speak my mind. Thank you.
Another Savior, holy, 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 another Savior, holy, holy, holy,
Special dedication to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and IPM families all over the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafra War in the thickness of the Biafra genocide. Hey, one man revived the vanishing hope to life. Let the great Biafran army to fight, and they were singing out, holy, 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 is another Savior. They were singing out, holy, 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 is another Savior. Holy, 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 is another Savior. Many years after the genocide, whoa, yet another great leader has risen up now. Oh, and he's leading the Biafrans to victory. Hey, it's an honor having you on board. When I'm singing, holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 it's another Savior. Holy, 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 holy,
It's another Savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu.